Hello and welcome to this Briggs on Beer video. I haven't done a video for quite some time. I think it's been about 3 years since I did a beer review, so hopefully you'll enjoy this video. Maybe a bit rusty, and if you enjoy it, hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel. My first beer since that 3-year lapse is a Black IPA from the Twisted Wheel Brewing Company in Warrington. They've recently moved from Wigan. They've expanded brewing capacity at the new Warrington brewery. Clouds Across the Moon is the Black IPA. I suppose Black IPA is a bit of a contentious subject. In fact, some people will actually say to me, what the hell is a Black IPA? How can you have a Black IPA? Well, basically, it is an IPA with the greatest of respect, and it is black. So in this video, I'm just going to try and describe to you what I think about a Black IPA. It's at 6%, and hopefully I'm going to enjoy this 6% offering from the Twisted Wheel. So let's get to the pour and let's get cracking. As you can see, it's pretty black. In fact, it's as black as a fire back, as my grandma Broly would tell me. God bless her. Yeah, black as a fire back is that. It's a lovely colour. Nice beigey head there. Beige head. Nice fluffy creamy, little creamy head, and it's looking pretty impressive. Is that for a Black IPA? So let's have a smell of the aroma. Yeah, it's tropical fruits. They just leap out straight away, as one would expect in an IPA. They've used a Centennial hop, an Amarillo, and some Citra hop. It's the Cryo hop, which I'll explain about later. So as one would expect, you do get that big tropical fruits. There's a bit of caramel there. There's some caramel malt that has been put into the brewing process, so a little bit of sweetness, maybe a little toffee. But it's the tropical fruit which is the predominant flavours there. There's a little bit of citrus. That is a very nice and a very powerful aroma. So let's taste the beer. Yeah, it's been replicated in the flavours. The caramel flavour has come through very well. Seems to be cutting through the tropical fruit flavours. It's like toffee. Yeah, it's a little sweet as that caramel. Maybe honey's a bit too excessive to describe. Yeah, more caramel malt, and then suddenly it's that hit. It's that hit of beautiful tropical fruits. Mango, certainly there. Pineapple. It is quite sweet. And there's one or two other citrusy flavours. Lemon is the predominant. I would think lemon there. Yeah, lemon. That's beautiful. That's from the Citra Cryo. If you haven't heard of the Cryo, of course you'll know all about the citrus being a beautiful lemony citrus zest which comes out with the flavour. Fantastic hop is the Citra Cryo. It's less astringent, less bitterness in that hop, and it kind of gives the brewer a license to put in more of this particular hop. You know, get the bucket load and get it into the brewing process, and it really brings out some really nice lemony flavours, as well as some of the nice tropical fruit, as I previously mentioned. That caramel is still going through, and it carries on quite well. Very impressed with this Black IPA. 6%. It's quite a very flavoursome one. The brewer at Twisted Wheel brews some excellent beers. It's a fine range of beers at Twisted Wheel. Anthony Barrett, who was the head brewer there at Twisted Wheel, you've perhaps heard of him. He was the former head brewer at Vocation Brewery in West Yorkshire. He's a very talented lad as regards brewing is concerned, a first-class brewer. But that's an impressive one. The Clouds Across the Moon at 6%, a Black IPA. As I said, Black IPA, it is always a little contentious. I'm sure you will agree. A lot of people think, you know, how the hell can you have a Black IPA? But as I said, it is an IPA, and it is black. And I'm just surprised how much of blackness, that pitch black, is got from that caramel malt. Obviously, there's some wheat in there, and oats gives it a nice smooth texture, and obviously that will help with the head retention, which is going pretty well. So I'll just have a little bit more of a top up there. It's looking very good. But yeah, the oats add to the smoothness, and it's a pretty first class beer. Is that the Black IPA at 6%? I'm very impressed with it. But the finish, let's have a think. It's bittersweet, to be quite honest. Semi-dry, sometimes, you know, most beers, IPAs are dry, but I would go for a semi-dry taste. There's still that caramel, that toffee note still lingering in that bittersweet aftertaste, which is quite impressive. So it's bittersweet, semi-dry, and there's still some tropical fruits to add in that finish. So you can really taste it. It's nice. There's some spicy warmth as well in the finish. I'll add that one in as well. All round, it's a pretty well balanced beer. I think the beauty of a Black IPA is in the skill of the brewing. It has to be balanced. That caramel sweetness which is in this has got to be balanced with all the tropical fruits, citrus, etc. And that is pretty well balanced. Usually, in some Black IPAs, you get some roastiness. Cannot detect too much roastiness, coffee, chocolate, etc. That is very subdued indeed, if any there. It's mainly that caramel malt, which carries through very well into the tropical fruits and the citrusy notes which you get throughout that beer. And as I said, it's a nice, long, lingering, fruity finish. Very impressed with that Anthony Barrett at Twisted Wheel Brewing Company in Warrington. Cheers for that. So that's about it. Apologies if I'm a bit rusty. I haven't done one for about 3 years, but hopefully you've got the gist of this Black IPA from the Twisted Wheel Brewing Company in Warrington, and very much enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and will subscribe to my beer channel, and hopefully I will see you on another beer review very soon. But for now, it's ta-ta, and enjoy your beer.